welcome to another video on the Blue Abroad YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to look at the milestones that are going to be achieved by some of the players on the list. We're going to look at who's going to be potentially debuting, playing their 50th, 100th, 150th and 200th game for the Carlton Football Club. So let's get into it. Now, there's actually a list of 10 players who have not played a single game of AFL. Two of them are the Irish lads. That is Duffy and Monaghan. So we might put them to the side for now. I don't expect either of them to play in 2024. So that leaves Don McQuay, Matt Carroll, Hudson O'Keefe, Harry Lemmy, Billy Wilson, Alex Murkov, Jackson Binns, and Ashton Moyer. So of those names, I think Binns will definitely debut. I can say that with confidence. I wouldn't be surprised to see Ashton Moyer play. Something's telling me Harry Lemmy might get a game late in the year just to get him exposed to the level. So there's three. Murkov, listen, he's been on the list for a while now. So I think between him and Hudson O'Keefe, there's a potential debut there. Then you've got Billy Wilson, who has impressed. Not quite sure where he would actually be in the order of, the best 23. But yeah, I think the safe ones right now are Binns, Moyer, and maybe Lemmy. They're the ones that I think, if I had to pick three, that'll debut. Now, those that are upcoming to their 50th game. So we've got a couple. So Matt Always is the first one. He's actually on 49 games played. So his next game will be his 50th game. We've just done the season preview for him on the channel. So if you haven't looked at that, check it out. And, he's just a great story and a really well-deserved 50th game whenever that does happen. I would say that he would be in our starting team for the first game of the season if he was, fit and available. So we'll see. The other three potentials are as follows. So you got Brodie Kemp. He's on 23 games. So he would need to play 27 games. And I think in order to do that, we've got to have win the flag, finish fourth, get the double chance and go all the way, lose the first final and keep playing, or finish 5th to 8th, whatever. 27 games. It's probably unlikely that he'll play his 50th game this year, but he would certainly be looking at playing it next year. So that leaves two. That leaves Jesse Motlop, who's on 33 games right now. So he would need to play 17 to get there, which I think is reasonable for him. And then Corey Durden, who's on 34 games, and he would need to play 16. So, we spoke about Durden in the preview for him for 2024. It is a real bounce back spot for him. He is in a contract year as well. So I'm backing him in. I'd love to see him play his 50th game this year. Then we move to our 100 gamers. So there's only really three that are of note. And I want to take you through an interesting part about the list that I discovered when I was doing this. So firstly, Sam Walsh and Orazio Fantasia are both on 99 games. So they will play their 100th game the next time they take the field in the AFL. And then Matt Kennedy's played 94 games. So he's got 6 to go. Now, when I was doing this, I realized there's actually a considerable gap between those who have played 60 games and then those who are upcoming to their 100th game. There is about a 30-game gap there. Now, those who have played 60, you're looking at De Koning, you're looking at Marchbank, you're looking at some of these types. And I just noticed a bit of a gap there, and it's got nothing really to do with age. It's just more the circumstances around some of these players. I mean, like Caleb Marchbank's been in the system for a long time, but he's also missed a lot of football. So he would probably be in this 100, 110 game bracket had he not missed so much time. But yeah, just something I noticed there. Now, we'll move on to the 150 gamers. So we've got Zach Williams. He's currently on 136 games, so 14 more to go. I mean, if he's available, I can't see how he doesn't hit that this year. Blake Acres, he needs 5 more. He's on 145 games right now. And then Jack Martin needs 2 more games. He's on 148 right now. I dare say all 3 of those will be happening this year. So I look forward to that. And then the 200 game club. We don't have one right now. Cripps is the nearest. He's on 183 games. So he's got 17 games to play to get that 200 game milestone. And that is going to be He's a player that carries so much weight because of what he's been through with the club and how long obviously he's been at the club. He now enters this phase of his time at the club where he is the veteran. He is the guy. He's the one that's one of the most experienced on the list, and really he's seen it all. So 200 games for Cripps will be special, as will it be for this guy, Adam Sard. Now, this is a little bit more trickier to do, but not impossible. So Adam Sard, 177 games. So he'd need 23. So that's pretty much a full season, barely missing any games, no more than one. And we'd need to do pretty well this season and go all the way as well. So it could be a grand final 200th game for Adam Sard. That's all I'm saying. So that's the state of the list. Let me know what you think. And then also with the debutants, I'm curious, of the names that I listed, which of those names who have not played a game yet do you think will debut in 2024? We'll chat about it in the comments. Go from there. See you soon. Go Blues.